Yes, welcome to this new video. You're watching G Series, and today we're back with another video into the Bitcoin charts and the Ethereum chart. And today is the 21st of February in 2025. And let's see how we did so far in 2025. Let's see the recent price action, the last weeks, last days. See what we can expect for the coming weeks, draw some scenarios for the coming months. And then also take a look at Ethereum, and don't forget the indicators, of course. So let's start by looking at the monthly. We see beautiful bull cycles, just like we see in every video. And then what I look at is the RSI. If it comes above this red line, I want to sell. And yeah, we haven't been there yet, so I haven't sold anything yet. And I'm still waiting for a blow-off peak that I expect is going to happen in 2025. And right now my price prediction would be 150k for that, just based on thin air. But if I look at the indicators, I'm just gonna take a close look at that, and I'm gonna guess and expect it's gonna be somewhere around 150k. But we need a major catalyst for that. For example, once the US, like Donald Trump, decides to put Bitcoin on their balance sheets as capital reserves, who knows that if that's going to happen, then for sure the Bitcoin chart will get a big breakout. So that is for if we're looking at the indicators. Also, if I look at the CPBI, we can see that right now we're at 78, which is not close to 100 at all, which means we still have room for growth. We're not at the bull market peak yet, and this is also one of the indicators that I have a close look at and has a strong influence on me. Like if this one goes to 100, I'll really consider selling in combination with the RSI and some other things. I would definitely sell my Bitcoins. And as you can see, the color right now are like orange, and I want to sell at dark red. So we're not there yet. We got some room for growth. Also another indicator, fair greed index, we can see is right now at greed 55, and yesterday was neutral, last week was neutral, last month says it's extreme greed. If you look at the chart, we see that the fear in the market has been increasing, the greed has been decreasing, and here we even got below 50, which means there was some fear in the market last couple of weeks, and right now we're bouncing up a little bit, but there's not much greed in the market right now, which is a good opportunity to buy, in my opinion. And yeah, you know what Warren Buffett always says: be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So that's why I look at the fear and greed index. I try to do the opposite of what people try to do the opposite of what people do. Like if there is greed, I would start selling. If there is fear, buying. So far, all of this tells me there's still room for growth. We're not gonna go into a bear market yet. If we look at the chart, see that's basically the last couple of months, like the end of 2024 and the start of 2025 hasn't been very great. We've just gone sideways for a couple of months. And right now, February, we've been down minus 7%, and we're at 95k. And yeah, we can see this beautiful bull run. We got some big jumps, and then right now some consolidation. I expect at least another pump to the bull market peak, and who knows, we can hit 150k, who knows, even higher. Depends on the catalyst and how crazy we go, of course. We'll see how it goes and take a close look at the indicators. Let's zoom in a little bit, go to the weekly. In the weekly, we can see we came from some momentum, and we've been slowing down on momentum. We've set a lower high, which doesn't look bullish. So far, we're still holding support, but we're definitely losing momentum, and it looks like we're rolling over. Got some red weeks in a row. Looks like we're losing that momentum to the downside, but doesn't look that strong in my opinion. I think we should definitely be aware there is a scenario that we could go all the way down to previous all-time high that was around 70k, and like if some bearish news happens, we can definitely go down all the way to here, which is quite a big crash. That would be minus 25% on Bitcoin. That's massive, and I think you should definitely keep that into consideration. What I'm doing, I'm not selling now. I haven't taken any profit over the tables yet. I'm still I'm still saving cash every now and then, and like if we get a crash to 70K, I would definitely consider buying again and buying the dip. Previous months I haven't been buying Bitcoin as much, as you guys know. Actually nothing. I've only been buying Ethereum and Cardano because I expect those to I expect an alt season to start soon. Let's dive deeper into that as well today. But for now, Bitcoin, it doesn't look that strong. But on the other hand, I think we're also ready for another push if there is if there is a good catalyst. And I'm not gonna do a deep dive into this video, but if you compare to other cycles, this is very comparable price action, and timing wise, this would be great opportunity to have a breakout to the upside. If you look at this price action, we've had this massive crash here. This day was crazy, especially altcoins. When Trump started this tariff war a little bit and starting announcing big tariffs on other countries, that was massive. That took a massive hit on the market, and from there we're basically trying up the momentum, and looks like we're gonna start building soon an uptrend, and it looks very good that we still held support. And as long as we hold support, I guess we can be ready to see another push to the upside. And meanwhile, you should also be prepared to have a move to the downside, of course, all the way to 70K, because there's not much in between here. This is a whole area of support, so we could even grab liquidity and build from there. You have to see what's happening, but to me, it doesn't look bad. I'm not worried at all. This is a good, it's a good range for Bitcoin to get some momentum for the next move. I think that's it for Bitcoin. Let's draw some scenarios. Looking at the 4 hour, here you can see how boring it has been last days. Like, we've been going sideways so much. We got resistance here again. Now we're going to the downside. Hopefully we find support. This looks like a good trend reversal, maybe if this becomes a higher low. Then we can start building an uptrend from here. And as you can see here, we have been decreasing momentum, so could be possible. That's one scenario. Another scenario, if it's this downtrend is gonna get a lower low, we're gonna go back to the support level and test it, and then we're either gonna find support, do a liquidity grab, or go all the way down to the 70K level. I would say here's a little bit in between, around 80K, but we gotta see what happens from there. I'm not all too worried. I think it doesn't look that bad. If we look at the trend, we can see that we've been going down recently, so it's very important that we're gonna break this is the big major resistance for the breakout. That's basically the all-time high around 108K. I'm gonna leave this. This is the scenarios for the coming days, weeks ahead of us, and let's see where it goes from here. Then we can also take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is very interesting. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see we have a really beautiful uptrend, and it was very scary this day with the tariffs. We've gone down massively. This candle went down 25% in a day, and we recovered as well. Crazy day. That's exceptionally. You don't get those days often, and that was already after we've going down 2 days quite heavily. So that was very interesting. But as you can see, as we recovered and we're finding support right now, we're still holding strong on this support line of the uptrend. I'm not really looking into that, but what's important to me is that we keep these higher lows and higher highs going. So if we keep this support, we can start building and testing the higher high, and we're seeing that we can find some compression. And if we break this resistance, we might test the previous all-time high. Who knows, test back or go all the way to a new all-time high. And I think alt season is really about to happen. And I've seen that Trump has actually also been buying lots of Ethereum, especially in this dip here, and just in recent price action. in general. Looks, to me, Ethereum, like not much people are looking at Ethereum, they're kind of giving up hope. I think that's the moment when everyone is fearful that you should be greedy. That's why I've been buying loads of Ethereum in this price action. Also recently, I keep buying, even in this dip here. And I believe that we can go massively up from here. This is strong that we're still holding the support. This looks like a higher low to me. And what would be very bearish is if we break the support right here and we're gonna make a lower high, like that would be really, really bad for the market. And yeah, there has to be some really bad news for that to happen. I don't see it as an obvious move from here. I think we're gonna find support and get a bounce very, very soon. And yeah, that's my scenario for Ethereum. You can also look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. And yeah, as you can see, I drew this resistance level. This is where we got the big day of Trump with his tariffs, where there was some crazy price action. We see the Bitcoin dominance spiked. And I think if we look at the RSI, for example, we see bearish divergence. This could be in for a massive trend reversal. And as you can see here as well, here we also got a massive peak and then we dumped all the way. Now we got a massive peak, and I think because we've been slow momentum since the bull market basically started, and I think it's time for this to reverse, go down very, very steeply, and that would mean altcoins would rise. There would be an alt season. That's why I play so big on Ethereum. If you look at the Bitcoin versus Ethereum chart, we can see it's been falling down it's like catching a falling knife basically. I would never expected this to go so low, but I see it as opportunity to buy in really, really cheap for now. And then I think there is a high likelihood that Ethereum can outperform Bitcoin in the coming months ahead of us. We can see that alt season is always after Bitcoin started going up massively. Like there's always some time between the altcoins and Bitcoin. Bitcoin starts running and altcoins follow a little later. So I wouldn't be too worried about altcoins lagging behind for now. I think it just creates a lot of opportunities. That's why I've been buying a lot lately. I've also been buying Cardanos. And yeah, I am ready to see some price action coming, because last month we've been consolidating kind of, as you can see right here. And I think another pump is coming soon, and I'm really looking closely at these indicators, and I will sell and let you guys know when I sell my Bitcoin. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do with the altcoins. I have some prices in mind, like for Ethereum. I have I'm going to see how it goes, but maybe 10k, maybe, I would be already happy with 7.5k. I'm going to see how it goes. For Bitcoin, it's 150. Cardano, I think we can reach previous market cap at 100 billion US dollars. And right now we're at like 26, so that would be almost a 4x if you make it to previous all-time high. And if you look at this price action, this looks very bullish to me, these jumps. And yeah, I think we could easily make it till previous all-time high, because Cardano has been growing, the community has been growing, the coin itself had some improvements and developments. So I think I don't see a reason why Cardano can't make it till previous market cap all-time high. Maybe it can even go further, but from here, if it would already be 4x, I would be really, really happy already. For altcoins, I'm just going to see how it goes and ride along. For Bitcoin, I'm really going to take a close look at these indicators. I think altcoins can last a little longer. Bitcoin will peak before the altcoins do. And then, when Bitcoin peaks, people are going to take profit and put it into altcoins. And that's why altcoins will last a little longer. But eventually I will sell everything, put it into back in euros or probably in USDCs or something like that, in a stable coin. And then wait until the next bear market and look at these indicators. When they indicate a bear market to me, you can see if you buy dark green on the CBI, you make so much money. Buy on dark green, sell on dark red. So I'm gonna not DCA, maybe some steps of buying on the way down and on the way up, but around this dark green area. I want to invest so much money in next bear market, and then try to make as much money as possible. And that's the plan on the bigger picture for me. And for now, I'll just wait. I went all in, and right now I don't have cash. I'm gonna save up some cash again, see how it goes. If you stay these prices, I will keep buying. If you get this crash to 70k on Bitcoin, and then that means altcoins will go down very, very much as well. I don't see it happening. I think we'll get a push, and I'm really thinking about selling instead of buying loads more. We're gonna see how it goes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And that's it. So ciao.